Looking back at your history as a lawmaker in politics, it's at least 25 years, right? Going back to 1994?
1994, yeah.
Are you a glutton for punishment or what? Like, what are you thinking? What are you doing? I'm like, why?
I'm trying to begin a conversation. It's interesting. I said to a friend last night, I was talking to him, and I said, oddly, over the last week, I have spent more time on national television talking about debt, deficit, and government spending than I did in the entirety of the last 6 years I was in the U.S. Congress. Because, when you're a member of Congress, they invite you on, and it's the issue of the day, whatever that happens to be.
You're right.
You don't really get to drive what you have conversation on. And yet have had a whole number of different conversations. I had a friend down at Hilton Head who sent me an email, and he had sent it out to his friend group, which was a couple hundred folks, and basically it said, look, if you haven't seen this video that Mark produced, take a look at it. I couldn't agree more with what he's saying on debt, deficit, and government spending, but be sure I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. But I said to, again, another buddy, I said, that's exactly what I'm after. I'm trying to create conversations around the kitchen table, around the water cooler there at the office, wherever it might be, about how profound our problem is, and how if we don't have a conversation as Americans in this presidential election cycle, we will wait another 4 years to have the conversation, and I believe it'll be too late.
I just think back to last month when Trump announced his reelection bid, and he raised like $25 million in less than a day. I think it was 24 hours. It was literally over $1 million an hour, and I'm thinking, okay, that's more than the 5 highest polling Democrats combined. So who would even imagine running, against this guy? I know you have, $1.3 million in cash?
Yeah, so like it's a rounding error. It's a nothing in this kind of endeavor. Yeah. But that's not the point. Again, I've been very upfront in saying, look, over the next 30 days, I'm going to look at how do you best create that conversation. And indeed, it could be with an advocacy organization. It could be in running something like this. I'm not delusional. Nobody's going to beat Donald Trump. I'm not in any way suggesting that. But I'm saying, could you create conversations by going through that process?